17, coming in towards the halfway. And our second poem here from Hafiz, because he is so jubilant. And I was thinking, and I read this poem about how when we're doing our circles of good, good, God, God, right? This poem is called Every Movement. I rarely let the word no escape from my mouth, because it is so plain to my soul that God has shouted yes, yes, yes to every luminous movement in existence. It's all we're doing. Putting more light into every movement. There's prosperity of light, riches, yes, good. Just build it up. Palms together, sitting tall. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, all that heals me and holds me. Gurudev Namo, I bow to all that is inside of me, heals me and holds me 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your wrists, roll your shoulders. And as we come down onto the floor, we begin with the first half of our practice in a combination of Pilates and Vini Yoga. And in that, we're healing imbalance and inconsistency in the low body. So lie down on your back. Drawing your knees to your chest, hands on your shins. Good. And just shake out your feet, shake out your knees. And then press your knees away. Extend your arms. 4 more. Pressing in. Extending out. Drawing in. Pressing out. Good, good, good. We're just starting to fit these movements together, one to the other. Lift your head, shoulders, hands out, palms down, little presses, each press, a little exhale, start in your mouth. Close your mouth, out the nose, close your eyes. Imagine a great belt across, gathering the mid-body down into the floor. Raise your heels, flex your feet. Get a little more precise, spread your fingers. Left leg long, right knee bends. Change it up. Knees together, and you're working on extending your legs just for 20. And roll up. So the legs extend, and then rolling back, the knees bend, the fingers point to the ceiling. Hands forward, roll your heels out, your heart high, rounding your back, rolling up. So that you're rolling forward, and if you choose, all the way up and over, revolve and roll back. Very simple, very smooth. You're creating this coherence. an intelligence in your actions. Good. Rolling back, knees bent, hands out. Right foot up, turn your heel in and make a small circle. A controlled circle. Circle from the low belly, circle right down into the hip socket. That there is movement and light in every movement. Reverse your circles. The hip is made to circle. The knee is meant to move straight. And change. So right foot flat, left heel up, turn it in and circle. And reverse. I'm imagining a yes with each circle. Hold your shins, roll up, roll back. So we're smoothing out that roll. We'll go 8 more times. Keep it going. I will fix the screen and come back. For 3. For 2. Good. As you roll back, draw your right knee back, left hand on the right shin, right hand long. To change. To change. Opposite hand to opposite shin. A belt across the low abdomen. So your work can be right here, keeping the knee bent, or straightening your legs to move. Good. Arms out wide, knees bend. Pause. Drop your knees to the right. Up and over, knees to the left. Use your fingers, use your hands. Let your upper body be a brace. Keep your low body safe. Turning your chin in the opposite direction of your knees. Turning your navel to your spine. Good. Lift up and drop your toes to the left. Lift your hips up the center, come on to the left hip and drop your toes to the right. Up and over to the right hip and tap left. Up, over, tap right. Seeing if you can slow that lift and descent of your hips, becoming more precise. Good. And feet flat, heels the width of your mat. Notice your abdomen. Soften now. And let your knees wash side to side. So that the contraction that's required to control the movement of your hips and your legs, let that contraction release and become length. Side to side. Finding center, interlace your finger behind your right thigh, bring it in and close. Lift your right heel, work there, hold the outer ankle, hold the outer foot, or interlace your fingers so that the interlacing is just over the outer edge of your right foot, and draw your right knee down. Lift a little, press it out, and then bring it back down. 3. Keep it down, stay. Your right hand comes to the inner right heel and holds like a ball in a mitt. Your left hand to your left thigh and press your heel into your hand. Flex your toes, point flex, spread your toes, and extend your left leg. Your right foot is just a little wider than your right shoulder. Lift your head, shoulders, tuck your chin, elbow wide. 3. So you're reaching into your left heel and you're reaching into your right heel as though drawing your heels apart. And change. Right foot to the floor, interlace behind the left thigh, bring it close. That could be your work. Or hold the outer ankle, outer foot, bring your knee down. That could be your work. Interlacing your fingers over your left foot. So the interlace is just over the outer edge of your left foot. And then pressing out a little bit and bending the knee. 3. 2 more. Stay with the knee bent, knee toward the thigh, knee toward the floor. Left hand to your inner left foot, heel in the palm like a ball in a mitt, right hand, right thigh. And then pressing out and bring it back. Straightening and bending the left leg, clearing the hip and hamstring, and then press into the heel. Straighten your right leg, press into the right heel. Lift your head and shoulders, widen your left elbow. So good, feet to the floor. Arms wide, knees again, side to side, loosening now, as though rinsing out what has been released from the hips and thighs. Keep your right knee down, keep your left knee wide, cross your left ankle over your right knee, press your knee up and to meet the ankle, press the ankle down to meet the knee and feel that open the right hip. Deep into the inner thigh, the right side of the spine. And then change. Left knee falls in, right knee falls open. Take your time. Soften the abdomen, soften the inner thighs. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, both feet flexed. Press your knee up to meet the ankle, press the ankle down to meet the knee. Deep breath into the left hip, into the left shoulder. And back into the center, feet flat. Good, walk your feet together. Your heels under your knees. Feet together, knees together. Press down into the feet to lift the hips, hands come overhead. That'll be inhale. rolling down through the spine, hugging your knees together. That's exhale. So inhale up and down and up and down. Heel toe your feet open one step, hips up and down. Again. Roll down. Heel toe one more step, widening. As you come up, widen your heels, find the outer edges of your hips. And down. One more, just like that, hips up. Knees wide, hands overhead. And down. You roll right over to hands and knees. Child's pose, folding back, arms out long, wag your tail. Into hands and knees and out to child. Just 3 times. Allowing your low back to lengthen. Good. And then you'll come right up and over onto your belly. Left palm down, right hand on left, forehead onto your right hand. Walk your thighs back a little more. Reach into the toes and just float the feet, float the knees, firm your legs, and a little beat of the heels together and press your forehead down into the hands. And as you press your forehead down, feel your navel rise into the body. The toes are just off the floor, so there's no strain in the low back. Firming your legs, feeling them grow straighter and longer, just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Wag your tail, bend your knees side to side. Let it out. And then lying on your right side, prop your head. Right leg long beneath you, left leg floats above it, and little circles with the left foot. So they are reverse circles, and you take the circles back behind you, so they're behind the right foot. Just starting to feel a little more connection between the center, the core, the powerhouse of the body, and the work of the outer hip, outer glutes and thighs. And then bending your right knee. With your knee high, tap behind your thigh. And then knee high, down, tap in front of you. So knee up, tap your toe, knee up, tap your knee. As you tap your knee, raise your heel. And then as you tap your toe behind you, bring your heel down to the floor for just a little extra action through the hip, through the belly. Heel down, good, then knee down. One more time. So knee is bent, knee is straight, knee is bent, then you tap. Just adding on to straight, to bend, to tap, to return for 3. And 1. Good. And then lie on your back. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, and you build tree. So the left foot to the right inner thigh, left hand to the left inner thigh, right hand to right ribs. And press your left knee to point to the ceiling, and press your left knee wide. And as you press your knee to the ceiling, your hand presses against the thigh. So there's resistance all the way up and all the way down. Go 4 more times.
And keep the left knee wide, building tree. Press the left knee wide. Stand in your right heel and take your right hand overhead. And just feel the length of the navel, how wide the pelvis can be, how strong your right leg can be. Left knee open. And then you'll roll onto your left side, propping up with your left elbow. Little reverse circles with the right leg. Little reverse circles. And take those little circles a little further back so that you feel the engagement through the front of the hip, through the outer thigh. And then bend your right knee up, tap your toe, lift it up, tap it down. Knee up, tap your toe, knee down, tap the knee. So when you tap your toe, put your heel down, that little push into the floor. As you tap your knee down, lift your heel a little higher. Remembering that our knees and hips are capable. Knee up, straight leg, knee bent, tap you down. Knee to straight, to bent, to tap. 3 more. Good. And then roll onto your back. Right knee is bent, building tree in the right side. So right hand on the right thigh, left hand on the left ribs. Press your knee into your hand as you point it to the ceiling, and then press it wide open. Press your knee into your palm, and then press it wide open. And 2 more like that. Making resistance with your own hand. And building tree with the right knee wide and the left hand overhead. Standing clearly, flex your left foot. Firm the left thigh. Firm the right knee wide and let that change the pelvis and the navel and the chest. And bring your knees wide, holding your shins. Put your hands on your inner thighs and press your heels out. Press straight. Bend your knees, and with your hands, draw your knees back. And then press your thighs against your hands to straighten 4 like that. To bend, pull your heels in, press your heels out. Pull your heels in, press your heels out. And stay. And knees bend and hands to shins to roll your way up. And build your cross-legged seat. So if it's appropriate at this point, you're welcome to sit on a chair because we will be seated right here for 20 minutes. And so whatever's necessary for you to feel supported and upright. And just roll the shoulders back. Big elbow circles back so that the chest is open. Good. And then with your palms open, we begin our kriya here. That from this strong, steady, clear foundation of base and legs, the lower triangle of energy, the first 3 energy centers of the body resting clear and bright. Now we can come up into the heart, the chest, and beyond. So the pinky edge of your hands tap, and then making a circle, the right thumb under the left, the first knuckles tap. So we're making a circle, and these taps with each tap is a har, H-A-R. 3 minutes. Har, 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 har. Har is the sound of creative infinity, that which can make the unimaginable, that which can imagine the unimaginable. You are inviting this in as though making a door, making a portal. Har, 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 har. Hands up, inhale, 3 sips. Tuck your chin, hook your thumbs. Lift the pelvic floor, tuck your chin, hold the energy in your body, elevate your attention up into the midbrain. Chin up, breath out, hands down, we notice. Feeling the innate luminosity of ourselves. Shake out the legs, rebuild your seat as you need to. Good. So that same har, 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 har. The arms are straight, the hands are spread. The arms cross just in front of the center of the forehead. So the hands are a little bit forward. Har, 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 har. So feel that rhythm, feel that momentum, feel that sound, and then closing your mouth, repeat it only in your mind. 3 minutes. If straight arms is too much, modify by bringing it down, crossing your forearms in front of your heart. As you can, work your way up. 3, 2, 1. Hands up, hook your thumbs, inhale. 3 sips. Tuck your chin, lift the pelvic floor. Be steady. Rising, rising, rising through the body. Focus on the midbrain. Soft elbows, chin up, breath out, hands down, notice. Experiencing the luminosity of your movements. Again, if you need to shake out your legs and rebuild your seat, set yourself up. Hands open, thumb into the palms, put your fingers over your thumbs and find reverse circles. And these are strong circles. Each one a sound. And we start with good, 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 good. And from that, eventually the arms straighten up. Good, good. And the circles are so strong, they may change your seat. You're circling all the way from behind your navel. Good, 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 good. And you're creating such a frequency, such a pattern that you overwrite other thoughts. Just for a moment, you allow the great good to become so strong it repatterns everything else. Good, 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 good. Now if good is working for you, you're welcome to stay there. God is the mantra here. God, 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 God. The really good and God are the same. We're calling on that exquisite, infinite yes of each movement. So you pick your words or you mix them together, they are the same. God, 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 God. God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 God. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Sips. Hook your thumbs, tuck your chin, lift the pelvic floor, rising. Soft elbows, chin up, breath out, hands down. Notice. It's a lot of upward energy. Balance the up and the down. Turn your palms down. And the hands are going, pressing down, height of the heart. And we say, Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru, aloud. Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. 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 Whisper. Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. 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 And whistle. Last one. Good. Lay your right hand over your left elbow, right forearm over left. Settle. Notice. We'll breathe in for 6. We'll pause for 6 and out for 6. Work at 6 or in for 8, pause for 8, out for 8. No holding, no forcing, just a pause. One more round. The end of your exhale, hands down, eyes closed. Notice. The breath pattern that we use now is in the nose, out the nose, in the mouth, out the mouth, in the nose, out the mouth, in the mouth, out the nose. Make any adjustment to your seat. We'll be here for 8 minutes. So if you need to sit on a chair, if you need to be a little higher, and I will count the breath with you for the first 3, and then you'll take it over for the last 5. So in the nose, 2, 3. Out the nose. In the mouth. Out the mouth. In nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose. Continue that rhythm. One more minute. If you have a good rhythm, continue on your own. If you want a little help, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose. Last one, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose, and normal breathing. The breath may be diminished, nearly there. Sit as you like or unfold. I will go to Shavasana just for 4 minutes, placing the blanket over my belly and my hips. Deepening your breathing. Your hands overhead. Palms together. Soles of your feet together. Hands to your shins. Side to side. Roll up and find your seat. As you anchor down, rise up, sweep wide. Opening. Palms together, gathering. Open, open. You are prosperous with light, with source, with grace, with blessings, overflowing, generous, full. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead, center. I am all of this. Long sat, short nam. Inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam, I see myself. Namaste. I see you. One more time. One more time. Hafiz, I heard God laughing. Okay, this is the Daniel Ladinsky translation. I marked so many of them. Every movement. I rarely let the word no escape from my mouth, because it is so plain to my soul that God has shouted yes, yes, yes to every luminous movement in existence. When you get stuck, you get funked out, you're like, good, good, good. This circumstance was given to me. I don't know it's good, but I know there is good in it. I know I can meet it with good. I know it meets me with good. As confusing as it might be in the moment, I meet the good with my good, and something is coming from this. I respond from good. Make this light. That is what your greatest prosperity is, meeting that great good. May it be so. Until next time, go well.